Empowered individuals, as we step into 2025, let me remind you of a truth we often overlook. There is power in silence, and there is strength in discretion. We live in a world where sharing has become second nature, where every thought, every plan, and every dream feels like it should be posted, shared, and discussed. But today, I challenge you to resist that urge. Keep your plans close to your heart. Let them simmer, let them grow, and let them transform in the quiet spaces of your mind where the world cannot interfere. The power of silence is one of the most underrated strengths we possess. It's a quiet force, unassuming yet deeply impactful. When we choose to keep our plans, ambitions, and dreams to ourselves, we're not just withholding words, we're safeguarding energy. Silence is not an absence. It is a deliberate decision to create a space where our goals can thrive without interference. In a world that constantly demands noise, sharing, and instant validation, silence is a radical act. It's an act of self-preservation, a conscious choice to protect what matters most. Think about it. Every time we share our plans prematurely, we risk diluting their potency. We invite opinions, feedback, and even skepticism that can derail us. Some people may doubt our vision, while others may unintentionally sow seeds of doubt in our minds with their questions or criticisms. Even well-meaning advice can sometimes take us off course if it's not aligned with the unique path we're meant to walk. When we choose silence, we take back control. We create a sacred space for our dreams to grow, free from judgment and expectation. It's like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to show the world how it's doing. You protect it, water it, and trust that it's growing beneath the surface. Silence allows us to nurture our goals with care, giving them the time and attention they need to develop into something extraordinary. Beyond protection, silence is also a source of clarity. When we're quiet about our plans, we give ourselves the opportunity to reflect deeply. We listen to our intuition, that inner voice that knows what's best for us, even when the world around us seems uncertain. In the stillness, we can separate our true desires from the noise of external expectations. We can fine-tune our vision, ensuring that every step we take aligns with our purpose. Silence also builds strength. When we resist the urge to seek validation or approval, we cultivate self-trust. We learn to rely on our own judgment, to believe in our ability to see things through. This internal confidence becomes a wellspring of resilience, carrying us through challenges and setbacks. It teaches us that we don't need applause or acknowledgement to keep going. We can move forward fueled by our own determination. And let's not forget the power of surprise. When you work quietly toward your goals, the impact of your success is magnified. There's something profoundly inspiring about watching someone achieve what others thought was impossible, especially when no one saw it coming. Your actions speak louder than any announcement ever could. When you let your results do the talking, you create a ripple effect that touches everyone who witnesses your journey. Silence is not a sign of weakness or fear. It is a strategic choice, a way to honor the journey you are on. It's about knowing that your plans are worthy of protection, that your energy is precious, and that your dreams deserve the chance to grow without unnecessary interference. So as you move forward into 2025, embrace the power of silence. Let it be your ally, your shield, and your guide. In the stillness, you'll find the strength, clarity, and focus to turn your dreams into reality. And when the time is right, the world will see the results of your efforts and they'll speak for themselves. Guarding your growth is one of the most powerful acts of self-care and self-respect you can practice. It means recognizing that your journey towards success, fulfillment, and personal development is sacred. And just as you would protect a delicate flower from harsh winds or a tender sapling from being trampled, you must also guard the growth of your dreams, aspirations, and personal evolution from negativity, distractions, and forces that don't align with your purpose. In life, there will always be individuals who may not understand or fully support your vision. Sometimes it's not out of malice, but simply a lack of awareness or the inability to see things from your perspective. People may offer advice, but not all advice is good advice. Not everyone's feedback comes from a place of understanding your heart's desire or your true potential. Some may even project their own fears, insecurities, and limitations onto you, often without realizing it. These well-intentioned words can become invisible barriers, casting shadows over the very dreams you are trying to nurture. This is why guarding your growth is so important. By protecting your dreams, you are safeguarding your energy and your focus. It's about recognizing that not everyone deserves to be a part of your journey. Some people will try to steer you off course, consciously or unconsciously, by questioning your plans or offering alternatives that don't resonate with your soul. The challenge is to discern which voices to listen to and which ones to block out. It's not about being dismissive, but rather about protecting the integrity of your path and maintaining the clarity you need to keep moving forward. Guarding your growth also means creating boundaries around your time and energy. As you pursue your goals, there will be distractions, people wanting your attention, commitments that pull you in different directions, and inner doubts that can creep in. These distractions can dilute your focus and slow down your progress. You must learn the art of saying no without guilt. Saying no is not a reflection of your lack of generosity or kindness. Rather, it is an affirmation of your commitment to yourself and your dreams. When you guard your growth, you are choosing what deserves your attention and what doesn't. Another key aspect of guarding your growth is cultivating a positive environment. The people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, and the conversations you engage in all play a significant role in shaping your mindset. If you are constantly exposed to negativity or limiting beliefs, it becomes harder to maintain a positive, growth-oriented mindset. You must curate your surroundings in a way that nourishes your dreams. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift, inspire, and challenge you to be your best. Seek out mentors, friends, and communities that reinforce your belief in yourself and the power of your potential. Guarding your growth is also about giving yourself space to evolve. It's about not rushing the process or comparing your journey to others. We live in a world that often emphasizes speed. How quickly can you succeed? How fast can you make it to the top? But true growth takes time. Just like a tree doesn't rush to grow its branches, your personal development requires patience, care, and nurturing. Allow yourself to evolve at your own pace, trusting that each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the person you are meant to become. When you guard your growth, you protect the sanctity of your own process, free from the pressures of external timelines. As you move forward in 2025, remember this. Your growth is sacred. It's not something that should be rushed, compromised, or watered down by the opinions of others. Guard it fiercely. Protect your energy, your focus, and your vision. Create boundaries that allow you to cultivate the life you deserve. Surround yourself with those who empower you and challenge the limiting beliefs that try to hold you back. And, most importantly, trust the process. Understand that as long as you remain committed to your path, every step you take, no matter how uncertain it may feel, is a step toward the person you are meant to become. Guarding your growth is an act of self-love. It's a promise to honor your dreams, to protect your potential, and to never let anyone, not even yourself, stand in the way of your evolution. This year, protect what is yours. Your dreams, your energy, and your future, and let nothing and no one deter you from becoming the greatest version of yourself. The art of surprise is a powerful and often overlooked tool in our journey towards success, growth, and transformation. It's an art because, like any skill, it requires intention, timing, and a deep understanding of how the element of surprise can influence both the creator and the observer. We live in a world where expectations are often set, where the norm is for things to unfold in predictable ways, and where everything from our careers to our relationships seems to follow a particular pattern. But true magic happens when something unexpected takes place, when the ordinary becomes extraordinary, when the unimaginable turns into reality. The beauty of surprise lies in its ability to shift perspectives, to wake people up to the possibilities they didn't know existed. When you surprise someone, you create a moment that breaks the monotony of their world. This can be in the form of a personal achievement, a breakthrough, or even an unexpected act of kindness. These moments of surprise, however big or small, hold the power to inspire, to motivate, and to awaken something dormant within the person who experiences it. And the most beautiful thing about surprise is that it's not always about others. Sometimes it's about surprising yourself. It's about pushing past your own limitations and expectations to achieve something greater than you thought possible. In many ways, surprise is a direct result of keeping your plans and intentions to yourself. When you are constantly sharing every detail of your journey, when you are broadcasting every step along the way, you lose the opportunity to deliver that moment of awe and wonder. When you work quietly, diligently, and with intention, the results of your efforts often catch people off guard in the most positive way. They weren't expecting it, and that makes the impact so much more profound. The art of surprise is about creating something that not only delivers results, but also evokes a reaction, whether it's admiration, awe, or a renewed sense of possibility in others. But surprise isn't just about showing up with something grand or dramatic. It's often the small, unexpected things that create the deepest impact. It's the quiet moments of brilliance that emerge when you least expect them. Think about a time when someone gave you a compliment that was completely out of the blue, or when a friend surprised you with a gesture of kindness when you weren't expecting it. Those moments stay with you. They shift your day, your mood, or even your perspective. In our personal growth, the art of surprise operates in much the same way. It's about doing the work, staying committed, and then watching the results unfold in ways that surpass your own expectations. Surprise also speaks to the power of consistency. It's easy to get discouraged or distracted along the way, especially when the road to success feels long and challenging. But it's the ability to keep moving forward, even when no one is watching or acknowledging your efforts. That sets the stage for a big surprise. When you keep putting in the work day after day, even in the smallest ways, you are creating the perfect conditions for an unexpected breakthrough. And when that moment arrives, it's not just the result of your hard work, it's the result of your persistence, your belief in the process, and your unwavering commitment to showing up. The surprise isn't just the outcome, it's the way that outcome reflects your journey and the transformation you've undergone. One of the greatest gifts of surprise is its ability to reframe our understanding of what's possible. When we see someone achieve something beyond what we thought was possible, it challenges the limits we've placed on ourselves. We begin to think, if they can do it, why can't I? This is why the art of surprise is so important, breaks down the barriers of what's normal, and opens up new realms of possibility. Your own achievements, even when unexpected by others, can inspire those around you to think bigger, dream wilder, and reach farther than they ever thought they could. Surprise often carries with it a deep sense of gratitude and humility. When something unexpected and wonderful happens, whether it's a breakthrough in your career or a moment of personal growth, it's a reminder that life is full of possibilities beyond our control. These moments allow us to appreciate the journey, even with all of its ups and downs. They remind us that there is beauty in the unexpected, and that sometimes the most profound moments in life come from what we least anticipate. The art of surprise is about embracing the unknown, trusting in the process, and having faith that even when we can't see the way forward, something extraordinary is always waiting just around the corner. By working quietly with intention and purpose, we open the door to these surprise moments. We allow ourselves to be surprised, to astonish others, and to inspire by showing what's possible when you believe in the power of persistence, patience, and the quiet moments of growth that often go unnoticed. As you move through this year, remember that sometimes the best way to show up in the world is to simply do the work without fanfare, to surprise those around you, and even yourself, with what you've accomplished, and to trust that the impact of your efforts will be far greater than you could have ever imagined. Embrace the art of surprise and watch as the unexpected becomes your greatest ally in the pursuit of your dreams. Discipline over validation is one of the most transformative choices you can make in your life. In a world where social media, external feedback, and approval from others are often prioritized, it's easy to get caught in the trap of seeking validation. We all long for recognition, and there's nothing wrong with wanting our efforts to be seen and appreciated. But when you make validation your primary motivation, you risk becoming dependent on it, constantly seeking external affirmation to feel worthy or successful. The problem with this is that validation, while satisfying in the moment, is fleeting. It's unreliable, and it doesn't build the lasting foundation necessary for true growth. Discipline, on the other hand, is the quiet force that drives you forward, even when no one is watching. It's about making the decision to show up every single day, regardless of whether someone pats you on the back or applauds your progress. Discipline is rooted in your own values and commitment to your vision, not in the approval or recognition of others. It doesn't depend on external circumstances. It's a choice you make within yourself to stay the course, to keep pushing even when things get tough, and to trust that the results will come even if they take time. When you focus on discipline rather than validation, you build a sense of internal security. You learn to rely on your own judgment, your own instincts, and your own determination. You stop waiting for someone else to tell you that you are on the right track. And instead, you start trusting your own path. This inner confidence grows with every decision you make to stay disciplined, to keep going even when you don't feel like it, or when no one else notices your effort. And over time, it becomes less about seeking recognition and more about a deep, quiet satisfaction that comes from knowing you are doing the work, whether anyone else sees it or not. Discipline is also what allows you to endure the challenges and setbacks that are inevitable on any path to success. There will be times when you don't see immediate results, when the road is long and winding, and when the only thing left is your willpower. In those moments, validation won't be there to lift you up. No one will be clapping for you, and no one may even notice how hard you are working. But if you have built the muscle of discipline, you will keep going anyway. Discipline is the fuel that keeps you moving forward when external praise is absent, when progress feels slow, and when you might be tempted to quit. It's what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up along the way. When you prioritize discipline over validation, you learn to appreciate the journey itself. Instead of focusing on the end result or waiting for others to acknowledge your efforts, you come to value the daily practice, the growth, and the lessons that come from persistence. You start to see that true success isn't just in the big milestones or the applause that's in the little moments of discipline, the daily choices you make to improve, to push yourself, and to keep moving forward. These small, consistent efforts compound over time, and they form the foundation of lasting success. And when that success finally arrives, it's solid, unshakable, and it doesn't need external validation to feel meaningful. One of the biggest shifts that happens when you choose discipline over validation is a shift in your mindset. You stop measuring your worth by how much praise you receive and start measuring it by your commitment to your own growth. You begin to see that your value isn't determined by likes, comments, or external recognition. It's determined by the work you put in and the person you are becoming through that process. Validation in this sense becomes irrelevant. Instead of waiting for others to tell you that you've made it, you already know that you've made it because you are showing up, doing the work, and growing in ways that only you can truly appreciate. This shift can be incredibly freeing. No longer do you feel chained to the opinions of others, constantly seeking approval or trying to measure up to someone else's standard. You start to realize that you are the only one who gets to define your success, and that success is found in the discipline to stay true to your path, even when no one else understands it. This creates a deep sense of peace, because you no longer rely on external validation to feel good about yourself or your progress. You've learned to find that affirmation within, and that's far more enduring and meaningful. When you operate from a place of discipline, you develop an unshakable trust in your own abilities. You learn that even if the world doesn't notice right away, your efforts are still worthwhile. Over time, this self-trust builds and strengthens your resilience. You become less afraid of failure because you know that discipline will carry you through any setbacks. You develop the mental and emotional toughness to handle criticism, rejection, or any of the other challenges that come with pursuing a goal, knowing that none of these external factors have the power to define your worth or stop you from continuing on your journey. Discipline is also what enables you to create long-term success. Validation can give you a temporary boost, but it doesn't provide the sustainable momentum needed for true progress. When you build your success on a foundation of discipline, you are creating something that lasts. Discipline doesn't get distracted by external noise. It's not about the short-term wins or the immediate recognition. It's about steady, continuous, progressive every day, every choice, every action that adds up over time to create the success that truly matters. And in the end, it's not the applause or the accolades that define your achievement, but the quiet, unrelenting discipline that got you there. The sacredness of vision is something deeply personal yet incredibly powerful. It is the internal compass that guides you through the chaos and uncertainty of life, giving you a sense of purpose and direction. A vision is not just a dream or a wish, it's a manifestation of what is possible, something that stirs your soul and aligns with your deepest values. It is sacred because it is a reflection of your true self, a blueprint of who you are meant to become and what you are meant to achieve. It is the divine whisper that calls you forward, urging you to take the next step, even when the path seems unclear or the road ahead uncertain. A vision is sacred because it holds the power to transform not only your life, but also the lives of others. When you hold a vision that is aligned with your highest purpose, it radiates energy. It becomes magnetic, drawing to you the people, opportunities, and resources that you need to bring it to life. The energy of a truly sacred vision doesn't just belong to you, it connects with something much larger than yourself. It taps into the collective energy of those who share your dreams, your values, and your purpose. This is why having a vision is so important. It's not just about personal success, but about contributing to something greater than you, something that ripples out and affects the world in meaningful ways. The sacredness of vision also lies in its ability to give us clarity. In a world filled with distractions, it can be easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Our minds become cluttered with the opinions of others, the noise of social media, and the constant pressure to conform to external expectations. But when you hold a sacred vision, it provides a clear sense of purpose. It serves as a filter through which you can evaluate the choices you make, the paths you take, and the people you surround yourself with. It keeps you focused on what truly aligns with your purpose, helping you filter out distractions and stay grounded in your truth. A sacred vision requires unwavering faith. It's not always something that can be fully understood or explained in the moment, and that's part of what makes it sacred. You may not always have all the answers or know exactly how things will unfold, but having a vision gives you the trust to move forward in faith. There will be moments of doubt and uncertainty, But when you honor the sacredness of your vision, you learn to trust that it will unfold in its own time according to its own rhythm. This faith becomes a source of strength that keeps you going, even in the face of obstacles or setbacks. It is the belief that what you are working toward is not only possible, but already on its way to you. The sacredness of vision also involves the patience to allow it to evolve. Just like a seed grows into a tree, your vision may change and expand over time. It is not static or fixed. It is living, breathing, and constantly evolving. What you envision for yourself today may look different tomorrow, and that is perfectly okay. The process of bringing your vision to life is not about rigidly sticking to a set plan, but about being open to how your vision may evolve as you grow and learn. It's about allowing the vision to be shaped by experiences, by new knowledge, and by the shifts in your personal understanding of what you are capable of achieving. Another aspect of the sacredness of vision is the commitment to protect it. When you hold something sacred, you protect it from harm, from doubt, and from those who do not understand it. Not everyone will see your vision or understand why it's important to you. There will be people who doubt it, question it, or even try to diminish it. Protecting your vision means standing firm in your belief, even when others try to tear it down. It means setting boundaries around your time, your energy, and your focus, so that your vision has the space it needs to grow. This protection is not about hiding your vision from the world, but about being selective about whom and what you allow to influence it. The sacredness of vision is also about honoring the process. It is easy to become focused solely on the end result, on what success looks like and how quickly you can get there. But a truly sacred vision teaches you to honor every step of the journey, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Each moment is part of the unfolding process, and each step you take brings you closer to the realization of your vision. This means embracing the challenges, the growth, and the lessons that come with it. It's about knowing that the journey is just as important, if not more so, than the destination itself. When you embrace the sacredness of vision, you also honor the timing of your life. You trust that things will unfold when they are meant to, and not according to any arbitrary timeline or the expectations of others. The sacred timing of your vision means that you are patient with yourself and with the process. It means you don't rush or force things to happen before they are ready. Instead, you learn to move with the natural flow of life, trusting that everything is unfolding at the right time. This trust allows you to remain calm, centered, and focused, even when things don't seem to be happening as quickly as you would like. The sacredness of vision is a reminder that there is something greater at work in your life. It's about tapping into a source of power and inspiration that goes beyond your own abilities. A sacred vision is often bigger than anything you could have imagined on your own. It is divinely inspired and carries within it the potential for greatness. When you honor and protect that vision, you are aligning yourself with something that is not just about personal achievement, but about making a meaningful impact on the world. It's about living a life that is in alignment with your truest self and using your gifts to contribute to the greater good. The sacredness of vision is a deep, unwavering commitment to your highest purpose. It's about seeing beyond the present moment and trusting that what you are working toward is worth every ounce of energy, every sacrifice, and every moment of doubt. A sacred vision is a gift to guide that leads you forward on a path that is uniquely yours, filled with purpose, meaning, and the possibility of greatness. In conclusion, the sacredness of vision is the heart and soul of your journey. It is not simply a goal or an aspiration. It is a calling that aligns with your deepest values and purpose. It has the power to guide you, to give you clarity, and to keep you focused, even when the road seems uncertain. A sacred vision demands discipline, faith, and patience, and it requires you to protect it from doubt and negativity. It teaches you to honor the process, to trust the timing of your life, and to embrace the challenges along the way. As you hold your vision close, remember that it is not just about the end result, but about the person you become in the pursuit of it. Your vision is sacred because it connects you to something far greater than yourself, and it has the power to transform not only your life, but the world around you. By staying true to your vision, you align yourself with the extraordinary, and in doing so, you unlock the infinite possibilities that are waiting for you.